Welcome back for my final Moore Report analysis video on Friday the 4th of November with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Antic Markets. You look at gold and we've seen it. Well, it's interesting because I'm beginning to see that this is a rally into a big resistance band. I think I've got the green line here around 1302, which is sort of this resistance, and generally the resistance is between sort of 1300 and 1310. 1310 being sort of around about these lows here. So generally speaking, a band of resistance. And the last couple of days, yes, we've had a positive close yesterday, but you had a lower high and a lower low, and it sort of the move is sort of coming with the RSI around 60s area. So you're into resistance. RSI is 60, where the sort of rallies have sort of failed around sort of August, September time. And again, we're just sort of stalling a little bit today. Now, that stalling today could well be the fact that we've got non-farm payrolls, and the market is just unwilling to take a view ahead of that. But I think this is an interesting one, because the dollar also has started to find a bit of support, potentially. So if you get a decent payroll support or inline payroll support, then I don't really see why gold would be pushing higher on the back of that. You could start to see a bit of a retracement again, and I think it'll be an interesting one. But just for now, we're just basically consolidating, I think, in front of this payroll support. But you look at the hourly chart and you can see that consolidation. We have broken that uptrend. But you look at the momentum indicators, they're more configured towards a consolidation, with the RSI sort of rolling over at 60, falling away, MACD lines falling away, stochastics more sort of rangy. I think it is a bit of a range play at the moment. 1294 is today's low, and I think that that is a level that if you sort of break to the downside, then you're probably looking at a test of 1285. Now, interestingly, I talked yesterday about 1284 to 1285 being that sort of level of a bit of a pivot, and again, once we saw sort of 1285 bang on coming in as the basis of support and then rallying. So that is clearly a level that the market is looking at near term. So something to watch there, but you've got these highs that have been posted in the last few days. Some marginal lower highs underneath that 1307.80 high that we saw posted on Wednesday, which, as I said, is in this range. So if you break above the range, I think you're going to be moving back towards this downtrend again. Currently, that downtrend comes in around that sort of 1330 area. So there is scope for continued rally if this one does sort of break above 1310, I reckon. But it'll be interesting to see what happens on this payroll support. But obviously, an increasingly tight presidential election puts a little bit of interest in gold, and a Trump victory would certainly pull gold higher. But Clinton winning the election next week, I think you're likely to see a gold correction. So I wish you good luck with your trading on that, and I'll speak to you again next week. Thank you.